We're back for League 2 after playing Tortex. Let's spin and see what we get. All right, Goblins combo. So Goblins, unlike other formats, is not a aggro deck. It is in combo deck in Pauper. So the idea is you have a 3-card combo. You have Putrid Goblin, Skirk Prospector, and First Day of Class. So Putrid Goblin, 2-mana 2/2 with Persist, which says when it dies, if it didn't have -1 counters on it, it returns with a -1 counter. Then you have First Day of Class, which says whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control this turn, you put a +1 counter on it and it gains haste until end of turn. So if you have a sack outlet, you can sack, and you have Putrid Goblin plus First Day of Class. You cast First Day, you sack the Putrid Goblin. It comes back with a -1 and +1 counter on it. They counter each other. And then it's back to just being a normal old Putrid Goblin, and then you can sack it again and repeat over and over and over. So if you have any ETB trigger or death trigger cards that can go off from the Putrid Goblin, but your sack outlet is going to be Skirk Prospector. Skirk Prospector allows you to sack the Putrid Goblin and net 1 red mana every time you do the loop, and then you can eventually kill your opponent. So first things first, what if you have those 3 cards, but you don't actually have a way to win? Well, I guess the main way you're going to win is via Makeshift Munitions. So you make infinite red mana, and then you can use Makeshift Munitions to sack the Putrid Goblin instead of using Skirk Prospector. You deal 1 to your opponent. You can do that infinite times your opponent dies. Now, what if you don't have that? Well, First Day of Class also learns, so you can either rummage or you can go find Introduction to Prophecy in your sideboard, scry 2, draw a card. So this gives you another 3 shots at finding a payoff. You also have Goblin Matron, which can search for either of your 2 combo pieces, or when you already have the combo, you can go search for Dark Dweller Oracle. So you do the combo, you make infinite red mana, and then you use Dark Dweller Oracle. You keep sacking the Putrid Goblin over and over, exiling the top card of your deck until eventually you find the Makeshift Munitions to kill them. And then the rest of the deck is set up to find and assemble the combo. So you've got Duress to make sure the way is clear. You've got Unearth to bring back your creatures in case they die or got countered or whatever. 1 Faithless Looting to churn through cards. Rowan's Grim Search again to churn through cards, and Deadly Dispute for the same reason. And then you've got Chromatic Star and Wellspring, which also find more cards and are good sack fodder for Deadly Dispute and Rowan's Grim Search. Then you've got your Rakdos mana base, including 12 artifact lands, because you sometimes just need the artifacts to sack to Deadly and Grim Search in case you don't have one of these 4 artifacts in play already, or a creature, I guess, that you're willing to sacrifice to either of those, or rather to Deadly Dispute, because Rowan's Grim Search can only sacrifice a creature if it's a token. So those are the main things that you're doing there, and then the rest of the sideboard is the 4th Duress to make sure the way is clear, cast downs for opposing creatures, Krark Clan Shaman, Pyroblast, of course, Abrade and Cast into the Fire for artifact decks, Nile Spellbomb, and then your introductions to Prophecy, of course. And that is Rakdos Goblins. Where's the Sticker Man? I don't know that the Sticker guy is necessarily necessary in this version of the deck, because if you have your combo, you can break infinite red anyway. So it's only good if you're like somehow missing the mana to do a whole bunch of different things in the same turn that don't include black mana. So I think this may be the one red deck that Sticker Goblin isn't actually great in. Anyways, let's go onto a league. Oh my gosh, there's going to be so much clicking. Hopefully our opponents just scoop. All right, game 1, we're on the draw. All right, what do we got? We've got 2 of our combo pieces, but we only have 1 land. Although we can filter with the Chromatic Star to maybe find another land, but if we brick on lands, then we're just screwed. But 2 of the combo pieces, so we're just missing Skirk, although I guess we're also missing red mana. We're also on the draw, so we have a draw, then another natural draw, and a Chromatic Star to find more stuff. I think that's good enough. Our deck has 19 lands in it. All right, so 1 in 3 shot 3 times. Keep. Island, pass to us. Dark Dweller Oracle. All right, Vault, Chromatic Star. Over to them. End of turn, Lorien. Volatile Fjord. All right, we found our land. So let's play Iker Wellspring. Another First Day Class. Lorien revealed again. Finds another Fjord. All right, I think I can just wait until I assemble enough stuff. Yes, so I'm assuming this is Control or Fairies. I'm not sure which one. All right, we want to keep hitting lands every turn, so let's sack this for black. All right, well, we didn't find anything, so let's just play another Iker Wellspring. Trigger to draw. Still no lands. Jeez. All right, let's go to end step and then discard a Putrid Goblin so that we can unearth it so our combo is cheaper. Lorien again. All right, discard Putrid Goblin. Over to them. 4 mana, Crimson Fleet Commodore, so it's Izzet Control. All right, well, we need to find lands. We still haven't found more lands. Yikes. Well, I can at least Deadly Dispute the Ichor Wellspring now. So they tapped out. Yeah, so Deadly Dispute, Ichor Wellspring. Let's draw a bunch of cards. Draw and draw. Okay, so I can go what? Skirk, Unearth Putrid Goblin, sack Putrid Goblin for red, and then... But then I just have a single red floating, right? I'm so close to being able to win. There's no way I can actually assemble it this turn, right? Skirk, Unearth Putrid, sack Putrid, have a single red mana. It comes back with a -1 counter, and then I just have a red floating, and then I can't do anything. All right, let's Unearth Putrid Goblin, and then I'm going to go to end, discard Dark Dweller, and then next turn we're going to duress them and try to go off. So discard Dark Dweller. Fairy Seer. All right, I like seeing them tap their mana and not have more mana to counter our stuff. They put both on the bottom. I think I'm not supposed to block this. So yeah, go to 15, plays another land, Monarch trigger. All right, first things first, I'm just going to attack them and see if they do anything. And if not, we steal the Monarch. Scred, sure. Do I first day of class in response to this? I guess I do, and then they probably have to counter that. All right, so hold priority. So the Scred is going to resolve, and then we'll hold priority with persist on the stack. First day of class, and we'll see if they counter this. Spell Stutter Sprite. All right, so if I cast another first day of class in response, then I have exactly 1 mana left, or I can just go Skirk, Putrid. I have to have first day of class going in order to win this turn, right? I would really like to have been able to cast Duress, but I guess that's not going to happen. All right, so let's pop this in response. First day of class. If they have Spell Pierce, then they have Spell. All right, they did not. So grab the introduction, then Spell Stutter Sprite hits the field. Then persist resolves, trigger. Oh, they have another burn spell to kill it while it's still on the stack. Ugh. Oh, I thought it just entered with the counter. It's a trigger when it comes in. Why is it a trigger when it comes in? So weird. All right. I guess I should have duressed first. I figured what could go wrong if I attack first. And now they just have the Monarch and they're beating us down. All right, Skirk Prospector, go. Man, we need to find one of our 2 remaining first day classes now. That's going to be rough. Swing everything. No blocks here. Oh, they have a Ninja too. Cool. Ninja and Spell Stutter Sprite comes back to their hand. And we can't duress the Spell Stutter. All right. Was there any way for me to actually combo off that turn? So what if I just not attacked and cast Duress, right? They still had Spell Stutter. They still had removal spells. So they would have just done everything in response to that. And I still wouldn't have gone off. So if I cast Putrid Goblin right now, they just eat it. If I cast Makeshift, they can eat that. All right, play Makeshift. Yeah, return to the Spell Stutter Sprite. Let's duress. They have a bolt, they have another Spell Stutter Sprite. Okay, we lose. All right, sideboard time. Pyroblast, obviously. Duress for the counter spells that aren't Spell Stutter. I don't think I want removal here. So what is bad? Spells that we have to sack things in order to use them, and then they just get countered. So Rowan's Grim Search. Man, the fact that they have Spell Stutter makes Duress so much worse. Yeah, just any form of counter spells makes our as a cost sack a thing spells just so much worse than they normally would be. At the same time, I don't really want to get rid of them, but I don't know what else I can do here. Yeah, all right, run this. Is Spell Stutter Sprite the absolute best card against us? I guess it is, right? It's a counter spell that we can't duress. This is very, very close. So man, having this enter tapped is so awkward because it makes us play all off curve. All right, screw it. I'm not doing that. I'm playing Chromatic Star first, and then we'll see if we draw a second untapped land. Island. Preordain. Nope. All right, play that. Play that. Over to them. Lorien revealed. Island. All right, well, I can pay for Spell Pierce by sacking the Skirk Prospector, I guess. But let's just play Ichor Wellspring. Trigger. Sometimes they play that Intruder card, so it's just not correct to attack. So just pass to them. Preordain. Relic of Progenitus, so we can't go off anymore. That's rough. All right, Deadly Dispute, sack Ichor Wellspring. Draw Pyroblast, pretty good. And Duress. All right, well, let's attack with Skirk because we can Pyroblast the thing if they play it. All right, they're not. So then Ichor Wellspring, draw, and then over to them, and we still have Pyroblast up. Although that doesn't stop Crimson Fleet Commodore, but it stops other things. Brainstorm. Another Relic. All right, well, I guess we just keep beating them with these 1/1s. The ye old beatdown plan. Go to combat. Swing. All right, play Putrid Goblin. Chromatic Star. Over to them. Cracks Relic. All right, apparently that was good enough to beat them somehow. Do I need to bring in Cast into the Fire to eat relics? I guess I do. So these ones eat relics and also just kill small fairies so that they can't spell stutter. What do I even cut in that case? Looting. We already cut a bunch of our deadly disputes. Maybe I just cut the stars? I don't know. All right, let's do that. Only one land. Triple Skirk Prospector is not going to do it. Although I guess it technically could. But yeah, no, not a second land in the hand. Let's mull. All right, keep and put back Dross Forge. Although I'm not playing anything on turn 1 anyway. So I'm going to put back Makeshift Munitions. Island. All right, play this. Go. Cycles Ash Barrens. Grabs a Snow Mountain. All right, play Ichor Wellspring. Flashes in Spell Stutter Sprite. Okay. So what, they're going to go tempo plan this game? Attack for 1, sure. All right, play tap land, go. I know I could play Dark Dweller, but they're just representing a second spell stutter so hard here. Like, the fact that they would play the first one in response to nothing when they are getting only 1 damage in a turn. All right, they're not playing any lands anyway, so I think I'm fine to continue just, All right, Duress. Spawn spell stutter, cool. I can Cast into the Fire both of them. So here, kill both your spell stutters. Then this fizzles out, and then we duress them. Hydroblast, Blue Blast, Counterspell, Negate Bolt, Augur. Jeez. I guess I just take Hydroblast. All right. Well, can't do anything else this turn, so pass. They're just going to pass, not even play their Augur. Sure, because they know we can just like potentially win at any moment. So if I play Oracle, they counter it, but I'm not just going to sit here not doing anything. So play Dark Dweller. Resolves. All right, so they can just bolt it whenever they want, which is fine. Bolt. I guess I may as well sack it. Yeah, sack it. What am I exiling? Great Furnace. Sure. All right, over to them. Plays another land. Bask to us. Pyroblast. So I can first day of class just to, find some cards maybe? I don't know. That seems bad. Let's just keep passing. The problem is they'll eventually get to the point where they'll start deploying threats while we're not deploying any threats. Back to us. All right, the game of chicken continues. Play land, go. Another land. Is the scry thing a instant? Is this an instant? No, it's not. Man, just passing over and over without doing anything just feels bad, but I guess that's what we're doing. All right. Ichor Wellspring. Trigger to draw. Putrid Goblin, which they can counter. All right, play Putrid Goblin. So if they counter it, I'm not going to fight over it. Counterspell, sure. Back to them. I probably have to Pyroblast the Augur if they play it, because I just can't have them have any threat on the board. All right, the game of chicken continues. Great Furnace. Back to them. Plays Fairy Seer. Okay, I can kill that with Cast into the Fire, so that's fine. 1 top, 1 bottom. All right, I guess I'll try to kill that. Back to us. Another Pyroblast. All right, back to them. Preordain, sure. 2 on top. Putrid Goblin. All right, play Putrid Goblin. An actual threat. Over to them. End step, no actions. Okay. Lorien revealed for an island. No actions on their part, not even playing Augur. All right, we will very, very slowly begin attacking them with this Putrid Goblin. Swing. All right, play Goblin Matron. This I imagine they're countering, right? Blue Blast. So I could fight over it. So if I fight over it, I go Pyro, they negate, I Pyro again. Then I only have 2 mana left, but then I can win. Yeah, so I should fight over it. So counter the Blue Blast. Matron. They have a negate in hand. They didn't use it, though. All right, trigger Matron. Let's use its ability and go grab Skirk. All right, play Skirk. Not countering any of this, eh? Let's just pass so that we have more mana next turn. Tolarian Terror, that's fine. We don't have to fight over that. Makeshift Munitions. All right, well, I got 2 first days and Pyroblast. So if they can deal with all of that. So this one and this one. Cast first day of class. Casts Counterspell, so they still have a negate. All right, so let's Pyroblast that and see if they negate this. And if they do, then their shield's down and we win. Blue Blast. So they can potentially have like a burn spell open. So if they burn Skirk in response, then the combo fails. But I don't think I'm going to have a better opportunity to go off than right now. So let's hold priority here. So let's sack Putrid Goblin, and then with the ability on the stat, cast first day of class. Grab this. Persist ability. Do they have the burn spell for Skirk? Apparently not. I don't know. Oh, they have it for Putrid Goblin coming back. Ugh. All right, so sack the Putrid Goblin. And now we've got 1 shot at getting there. So Introduction to Prophecy, this, and I should sack Matron. Sack Matron. Bottom both of these. We drew a mountain. Jesus. Top 3 cards were lands. What a freaking shame. All right. And now we're just going to lose. Over to them. Oh, man. Why is it a trigger on the stack? It just makes no sense. Every single other card that says creature enters with +1 counters on it, it's always a replacement effect. Except this card. finds a bolt. So if we weren't completely screwed already, we were completely screwed now, because now they can just bolt again. And they have negate. So there's just no way. Even if we draw Deadly Dispute, they just negate it. Oh yeah, we're just drawing nothing anyway. All right. Actually, no, I guess I can sack the Ichor Wellsprings, right? Yeah, okay. So sack the Ichor Wellspring to draw. There's Putrid Goblin. Sack the Ichor Wellspring. Matron into Putrid Goblin. All right, cast Matron. Trigger. I don't know what I'm getting now. I guess another Putrid Goblin or another Matron. I don't know. I can't race their terror anyway. Matron, sure. Land. Matron. Grab another Matron. Over to them. Terror attacks us. They're also attacking with Augur, really? Alright, I'll triple block this. And then even if they bolt, then I just sack the one they bolt and it dies. Alright, damage, that dies. We lose Skirk, we take 5, go to 8. Brainstorm, Mountain, and they still have bolts up. Alright, we can't race them though, right? And we always have to block this thing. Ooh, Unearth. Alright, Unearth on Dark Dweller. Actually, I should play Putrid first. Putrid, Counterspell. Alright, Goblin Matron. At this point, I don't know. Putrid. Play Putrid. Go to combat. Swing. I think I can perhaps race them. Alright, Unearth on the Putrid Goblin. Yeah, negate finally. Negate. Alright, over to them. And then because they have a bolt, I have to block this. Swing, block here, and then activate, target, pay, sack. They have a bolt and 2 cards I don't know about. Brainstorm. So this right here represents 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage. So it is potentially possible that I can race them. Drawing a land. Well, that's not helpful. Combat. If I swing with all, I can sack this, persist it back into play, and then try to block this. Alright, swing. I just need to get as much damage in as I can. So I can sack artifacts too, so I can just sack all my artifact lands after this and kill them. Bolt our dude. Alright. Target them, sack this, sack that, persist trigger, bolt fizzles. They're at 12. These are still hitting them. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, we're just short of killing them, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're 1 short of killing them. All right, Lorien revealed. We do kill them next turn, though. So unless they have 2 burn spells, 1 to get rid of Putrid and another to kill us off, then we get there. Attack there. Hydroblast this before blocks. All right, so let's do as much damage now. I do probably have to block this in case they have another burn spell, right? So tap this, shoot them, sacking this land, target, pay, sack, target, pay, sack, tap this, target, sack, target, pay, sack, pay here, target, pay, sack, then target, sack. And the problem is if they just have 1 burn spell, we're dead if we sack this thing. But if we sack these guys, then we don't have enough damage next turn. So do I just have to assume they don't have a burn spell? They have to have a bolt, right? They're down 2 bolts already. They also have to not have a blocker to follow up with. Let's sack the Putrid Goblin. I don't think we can possibly win if this is not the plan. All right, let's just put them to 1. And we're dead to bolt, and we're dead to they have any blocker for Goblin Matron. No. Ninja their Talarian Terror, and they get to replay Talarian Terror, and we can't kill them. 1 short of killing them. 1 short. Yep, we can't win anymore. All right, on to round 2. All right, this looks fine. Keep Ancient Den, Ornithopter, Springleaf Drum. All right, so Blue-White Affinity probably. Man, these lands entering tapped really sucks. All right, play this. Go. Another Ornithopter, and then they're gonna Ninja. All right, Ninja us. Plays an island. Replays Ornithopter. We'll have 1 mind. All right, we have almost all of our combo. All right, Putrid Goblin and pass. So the only thing that they should have to interact game 1 is Metallic Rebuke. I'll have 1 mind. Another island. Thoughtcast. All right. Thraben Inspector. They're still attacking with the Ornithopter, so they have a Ninja. Sure. No blocks. So if I draw a Skirk, then I can go off. But I have to exactly draw Skirk. Replays Ornithopter. Plays another Ornithopter, and we did not draw Skirk. Oh, man. These lands entering tapped is so bad. Why, Pauper players, why do you build your decks like this? So I'm just kind of sitting here doing nothing. I'm not going to block, so what am I doing here? Am I deadly disputing this land? Like, I just need to... Because just playing 2 stars in a land and passing is so freaking bad, but I guess that's what I'm doing. All right, play a star. I guess I may as well sack this one. All right, crack this for a red. There's our untapped land, but it's not relevant now. Star, tap land, over to them. Of 1 mind. we're actually just straight up dead to all that glitters, right? Thoughtcast, Frogmite, Ornithopter, Ancient Den. There's the glitters, and that alone kills us. All right. Well, almost, but we can't block enough to survive. What were we going to draw next? We would have Deadly Disputed and drawn another 3. Oh, just nothing. All right. So let's see. Cast in the Fire, Abrade. Cart Clan, no. Cast Down to kill the thing they glitter. Duress is good against a lot of their deck and gets through, yeah, kind of all of this stuff's relevant, right? It's just a matter of how many things you want to cut for them. Grim Search. This mainly just counters their draw spells, right? And then their own Hydroblasts that they bring in, slash. It doesn't get glitters. There's only so much you can bring in, right? All right, let's do this. I don't know if that's correct or not. All right, that's fine, I guess. Play this, go. Ancient Den. Relic. Well, can't combo anymore. Although I can abrade that. I wonder if I just abrade that now before they have any opportunity to do anything with it. I guess so. I could blow their land up too. Now let's just blow up Relic, because we can't go off with that and play. Maybe we can screw them off of lands, but probably not. All right, play Ichor Wellspring. Draw. Vault. Star. Go. Ornithopter. 3 lands. Moon Circuit Hacker. Really, they're just playing this right now instead of ninjaing it next turn? Why? All right, Deadly Dispute. Sacking. Ichor Wellspring. Well, that's almost everything we need. Let's play Putrid Goblin. Over to them. Of One Mind. Swings with the ninja, no blocks. I guess I could block and unearth it, but I'm just going to leave it in play. It's better for it to be in play. Discards Thraben Inspector. All right, before I do anything else, let's duress them. Blue Blast, Hydroblast, Glitters, Thoughtcast, Of One Mind. So I can't go off. I actually kind of can, unless they counter specifically first day of class. All right, let's take Hydroblast. So let's play Matron. All right, Blue Blast, and then we unearth it. So then trigger, go grab Skirk. So then if I can win right now, right? Yeah, so Skirk, and then we go sack this, hold priority, cast first day of class. Then this comes back, this auto yield, then sack this. All right, so we do this for a while, makeshift. Hopefully our opponent will just concede to that. Apparently not. They're going to force us to go through it. All right, so they will concede to that. Oh, man. So I guess, yeah, Pyroblast is relevant, but it's like, what do I cut for it? That's the problem. Stars felt pretty bad. All right, get rid of that. Cast down. No, let's just go with this. Submit. All right, this is fine. Island. Well, if they blast it, they blast it. Cast Skirk. All right, it resolved. Back to them. Jinten. Back to us. All right, go to combat. Swing. Back to them. I could cast their land, but I don't think that's too effective. I think I'm supposed to hold it for, like, something else of relevance. I don't know what. Well, actually, this being the case, I'm not doing anything else with it, so I will actually try to exile their land here. And if they counter, they counter. Doesn't matter. All right. Because I need to not just pass the turn without doing anything. All right, what's in their hand? Duress them. Hydroblast our dude. All right, so, man, I wish I'd played a land first. All right, well, obviously sack it for red. So then Hydroblast, then Duress resolves. So they just have a bunch of draw spells. So let's take Thoughtcast. They still have another land after that. What am I doing now? I could play Swamp and cast Deadly Dispute, which I think is worthwhile. All right, Deadly Dispute, this, eat the Vault. Draw, we just drew a bunch more lands. Well, back to them. So I guess they're just going to start hard casting Of One Mind, right? Ancient Den, Of One Mind, back to us. Man, we don't got a lot of stuff going on here. All right, Deadly Dispute, eat the treasure, bunch of Pyroblast. Well, I imagine they're going to cast this again and I'm going to Pyro it, so let's just pass over to them. Hey, finally got a chance to pop into your stream. I've been loving your gameplay vids with my morning coffee. How's Pauper been treating you lately? Well, first of all, welcome to the chat, Mr. Squishy. Secondly, it's okay. Pyroblast this. The main thing is that I appreciate the fact that it lacks all of the BS from, well, most of the BS from other formats. Ginger Brute. All right, take Ginger Brute damage, 0 to 19. Man, we're just not getting anything, eh? Cycle on Earth. Holy crap, just nothing, eh? Play land, go. We're just drawing absolutely nothing. All right, Pyroblast that. Land, Springleaf Drum. All right, we're both in the we have no cards mode. They have a Ginger Brute, we have a bunch of lands and Unearth. And we're drawing more lands, cool. Well, actually, I should cycle this Unearth. Even though I guess I want it for Skirk Prospector, we just need to draw something. Duress, such a fantastic card here. All right, back to them. One from the Ginger Brute, back to us. Play land and go. Myr Enforcer, plays a land. Well, we need to find something. That is, I guess, something. Cast Ichor Wellspring. Draw a Braid. All right. Play land. pass, and then we'll probably just upgrade Mernforcer. I'm just not going to do it immediately just in case they glitters one of their guys or something. Thraben Inspector, Clue, pop Clue. All right, Abrade, destroy artifact, blow up Mernforcer. Take one from Gingerbrute down to 15, back to us. Another Duress, play a land, go. Attack with Gingerbrute and Thraben. No blocks. We take 2 down to 13. Ninja. All right, Ninja, and then we'll blast that. Blast your Ninja. All right, the Ninja has been blasted, although they do get to replay Thraben and Clue again. Thraben returns, Clue, Clue sack, Thoughtcast, Relic of Progenitus. Now we can't even combo. They have 1 card in hand, which... Unearth. Cool. Yeah. Well, once again, we are going to cycle this Unearth. Drawing a Putrid Goblin. Jesus Christ. All right, duress them. What do they got? Blue Blast. Take that. Play Putrid Goblin. I probably actually have to block. I guess not, right? They have enough... Whatever. I guess if they really want to get Gingerbrute through, they'll just make it unblockable, right? Relic. Eat a thing. All that glitters. Cool, cool, cool. Very cool. All that glitters off the top. We can't block it. We've got 1 turn to find something, and we can't combo through Relic. All right, we're at 2. Draw. Goblin Matron. All right. Goblin Matron. Trigger. And I guess I grab Dark Dweller and just try to find something. So grab Dark Dweller. Play Dark Dweller. I don't know what I could... yeah, I have to find, like, Cast into the Fire to kill this. So, sack Matron. Top card is... Vault of Whispers. Oh, man. All right. Well, I'm going to wind up sacking this anyway, so let's attack with it. Swing. Activate, pay 1, sack the Putrid Goblin. I imagine they'll pop Relic right now. No, they won't. Cast into the Fire off the top. Skirk Prospector. All right. Skirk Prospector. Activate, sacking the Putrid Goblin. Yeah, sack the Putrid Goblin. Cast in the Fire off the top. First day of class. Okay. Activate. So use the 1 here, sack this Goblin, sack this Goblin, and then spend the 1. So I have 1 floating here. Oh no, I can't. Hang on. So I activate this, sacking this, and then I hold, and then I use this to do it. I only have 1 mana after that. So activate this, sack Dark Dweller. Oh, I can't do it. I thought I was being clever, but I can't do it. All right. Well, it doesn't matter. I'll land. All right, we're done. Round 3. The Flood. The Flood. So you know what that last game was? That was the Flood. We just got into round 3 and we immediately won. So I don't know what the heck just happened. Okay. Like literally the instant we entered the match, we won the match. So the fastest game win in history right here. Yep. So good. I can win in literally 0 seconds. All right. All right. We're on the play for round 4. This is fine. This Skirk, go. Island, Ponder. All right, Iker Wellspring. Drawing a mountain, go to combat, swing with the Skirk Prospector, and back to them. Sunscape Familiar. Okay, familiars. Ooh, Matron. Is Rowan's Grim or Goblin Matron better? Like, we technically need to find 2 things, right? So this sets us up to find other things. All right, cast with Bargain, pay this, sack the Wellspring. So we draw Dark Dweller, and then I don't want any of this stuff. So I guess I'm just going to keep these 2. And then we pass back to them. God Pharaoh's Faithful. Lorien Revealed. Finds tap land, plays tap land. Okay, still need to find first day of class. So Wellspring, Trigger, Deadly Dispute. All right, duress them. Meeting of Minds, Echoing Truth. So Echoing Truth's the card that interacts with us the most. They can Archaeomancer and get it back and have exactly enough mana to use it. So let's just keep them from having draw spells. I don't know. Star, over to them. So plays Island. So they can go Archaeomancer for something and still hold up Echoing Truth, or they can just hold up Echoing Truth, I guess. Another duress. Duress you. Counterspell. All right, well, let's Deadly Dispute on the Iker Wellspring. There's Putrid Goblin. All right, we got all of our combo assembled, but we can't combo through Echoing Truth. So if I go Putrid, sack, ability, so they can bounce either of our things back, right? So we get a total of 1, so we get a total of, this has to tap out for Putrid Goblin, and then we have 1 mana from it, plus the treasure, and then can't go off. So I need to wait, I think. So let's just play Putrid Goblin. Echoing Truth, our guy now. Okay, so back to them. All right, so Archaeomancer, and then get what back? Grabs counterspell. Yeah, all right. Makes sense. We can still potentially get through that, although they can also just wait to counter just first day class and nothing else. Cycle this for red. Makeshift munitions. All right. Play Skirk. Play Dark Dweller. All right. Goblin Matron. Let's just keep getting stuff if they're not going to counter any of this. Grab another Matron, and then over to them. We just cannot go off with only one first day of class in hand. Muldrifter. So they have a counter spell up. So the second I cast this, they counter it. And then what am I doing from there? Try to find something randomly off of Dark Dweller Goblin. Like, I could win this turn depending on what I hit, I guess. I'm never attacking through them. All right. I guess whether I cast this depends on what I hit. So let's... Like, they're not going to allow this to resolve. So activate Eating the Matron. What's on the top? Rowan's Grim Search. All right. Cast this with Bargain. Eat the Treasure. Duress and Unearth. And then I haven't played a land yet, right? So land, Duress you. Counter. All right. So now we got it. First day of class, then sack this. Always yield to persist. Always yield to this. Sack, eat this. Sack, eat this. All right. So sideboarding. So versus familiars, I want Duress. I want Pyroblast. They might bring in some kind of artifact-based graveyard hate. So I can include one copy of a Braid that I can use to kill their guys. Also, maybe, I don't know. I guess Nile's Spellbomb also is relevant against them because they have a combo loop. So then once again, I assume they're bringing in a ton of counter spells, meaning that all of these things that rely on sacking stuff is not good. So let's cut these and these, although you can't cut everything. Like, Deadly Dispute's better than Rowan's Grim Search, so I think we keep this. All right. Well, we literally have the combo, so I'll keep. Opponent molds to 5, molds to 4. Is this variant the league? This is now the third match that's gone this way. Plays an island. All right. I guess if they blast this, then, you know, over to them. All right, play this. Combat, swing here. Let's see if this resolves. It does. Over to them. Last breath here. All right, I guess I sack itself because I can always get it back with Unearth later. Nothing on their side, so let's see. Let's go to combat, attack with the Putrid Goblin. Let's play this. Let's play Nile's Spellbomb. Over to them. Nothing from them. Play this. Go to combat. Attack with Putrid Goblin. Cycle Ash Barrens. All right, let's sack Nile's Spellbomb with that on the stack. In case they're going to grab Counterspell, pay the Nile's Spellbomb trigger, and then resolve Deadly Dispute. And now we have Pyroblast up, I guess. Land. So Island. Combat. Swing. Duress. All right, we have won the match. On to round 5. So we've had a match, then Flood, then 1 and 0 seconds, and then opponent mold to 4. Last round, I guess it's keepable. We have 2 of our combo pieces as well. All right, keep. We're also on the draw. Mountain. Swift Spear. All right, well, play this. Play Skirk. Go. Searing Blaze. All right, well, there goes the Skirk. And down to 14 from Swift Spear. We don't have anything to do. Dross Bridge. Go. Kessig. Flame Breather. Then 1 damage down to 13. All right, we can't wait on Deadly Dispute, so let's play Furnace. This, cast Deadly Dispute, eat the Furnace. We've already played a land for turn, so I do have the combo next turn. So what am I doing? I'm going Swamp, Putrid, Unearth, Skirk, Prospector. So I'll have 4 mana total. That's 1, 3. Then Skirk comes back into play. Then I have to sack, hold priority first day of class. And if they have any removal in response to that, then we're screwed. But what can you do? All right, over to them. Reckless Impulse, down to 12. They exile 2 lands. All right, Putrid, Unearth on Skirk. If they got burn, they got burn. What are we going to do? Activate, sack this, hold priority, cast first day of class. Searing Blaze. Who plays Searing Blaze anymore? All right, sack this for red. So then this. We go to 5 or 7, I guess. Oh yeah, because I didn't play a land. So first day of class, grab this. Putrid Goblin comes back. Well, can't do anything else, so Chromatic Star, and over to them. So Mountain, Swift Spear, Ren's Resolve. We're at 6. Chain Lightning. All right, we're dead. Okay, red. A Braid to kill stuff. Cast Down to kill stuff. Duress to take burn spells out of their hand. Don't want Grim Search because I don't want to be taking damage from my spells. Looting. All right, let's do that. All right, we have 2 of our 3 combo pieces, so I will keep, I guess. All right, Bridge, go. Mountain, Swift Spear, we go to 19. Putrid Goblin. let's just kill their Swift Spear. Another Swift Spear. They don't have any land to follow up with? Huh. All right. Iker, trigger, play land, go. Relic of Progenitus. Well, there goes the combo. Maybe. There are ways to maneuver around it, but mostly it's not going to happen. Take 2. We go to 16. All right. Duress them. What else we got going on here? Dart, Ren's Resolve, Chain Lightning, Bolt. Oh, man. So I think I just take Ren's Resolve so that they have less access to more things as the game goes on. All right, let's take that and then play Putrid. Over to them. Chain Lightning our dude. Are they going to pop Relic in response? No. Swings, no blocks. We go to 14. Oh, now we draw the first day of class. All right. Well, let's play Matron. And let's just go find another Putrid Goblin. Find another Putrid Goblin and then go back to them. Tap land. Tackle Swift Spear, no blocks. We go to 13. Unearth, not relevant with Relic in play. Oy. Navigating around this is going to be so difficult. All right, Skirk. What am I even doing? All right, Skirk, Putrid. They're responding to that. Lava Dart here. Sack itself. Let's see. What if I just sack everything in response and I have 3 mana floating? Yeah, sack this, sack itself. All right, Lava Dart, Fizzle. Then Putrid Goblin, ETB, or enter rather, then Skirk. Problem is they still just have removal up. Like they have removal / relic up. So I just can't do anything. Do I just have to force them to pop it before it comes back? And then what? All right, first day of class. Relic targeting us very well. Bolting this one. All right, it dies. Resolve this. Yeah, nothing else to do. So fizzle this. So I guess if I block, I force them to use Lava Dart unless they draw another spell. Plays Flame Breather, and they attack. All right, block. Lava Dart, flashback targeting me, then this dies, and then they can still Relic. And they can still hold up mana to use Relic. Okay, well, let's unearth this other Putrid Goblin. See if they pop the Relic. No, they don't. Cast Matron, and go grab Skirk Prospector. Actually, at this point, maybe even Dark Dweller Oracle, because, like, I need to find out. Now, let's just go grab another Matron. All right, back to them. Because this Relic here is just stopping me from doing anything. Another Flame Breather. They really tapped out so they don't have mana for Relic? That seems insane. Alright, well, Introduction to Prophecy. First day of class. There it is. And we do need mana as well. So, top, play this, play Putrid Goblin, and then over to them. Chain Lightning on us. Alright, so we take 5 here from the Chain Lightning and these 2. Alright, so Matron... We're just rapidly running out of time. Use the ability, grab Skirk, play Skirk. All right, activate this, eat this guy, hold priority, cast first day of class. All right, first day of class. Now, what about this persist trigger? All right, well, we don't actually have the win because I need to get to the win via introduction. All right, cast introduction, unearth, and Goblin Matron. All right, Goblin Matron finds us Dark Dweller, and then we win. So, make a bunch of mana. All right, Matron, then grab Dark Dweller, cast Dark Dweller. All right, well, let's keep doing this. Pops Relic, sure. Activate this, sack Putrid, another first day of class. Well, activate this, sack this, and we'll keep going until we find munitions. All right, Wellspring, Star, Black Mana, keep going. Many clicks. This combo seems like torture on Moto. Well, most people just scoop to it, but our opponent's forcing us to play this out. We just need to go until we find makeshift munitions. First day of class, let's rummage. Oh, man. All right, cycle unearth. Nah, we're going to keep going. Deadly Dispute, eat an Iker Wellspring. Deadly Dispute, eat an Iker Wellspring. We'll find munitions eventually. All right, Iker Wellspring. Putrid Goblin. Black, Deadly Dispute. Eat this. Still haven't found it. Holy crap. Alright, well, keep going. Sack the Putrid Goblin. Sack the Putrid Goblin. It's like at the bottom of our deck. Jesus. Alright, 5 more. Dark Dweller. There we finally go. Holy crap. Alright, let's just arrest them to make absolutely sure they don't have Fairy Macabre in their hand or whatever. Yeah, they wouldn't have... I mean, they would have countered it up to this point, but... Cast Makeshift. Alright, make some more mana. Oh, now they scoop. Now they scoop. Sorry, forgot about munitions. Oh, yeah. We were just dicking around for no reason, right? So I do need to stop Relic of Progenitus. 1 of a Braid is probably not enough to guarantee having an answer to it. But Cast into the Fire is so bad in this matchup because it literally doesn't do anything else. I don't know. Maybe it's better. No, it's not better than Duress. Maybe it's better than Chromatic Star? I don't know. Let's try that. Krark Clan Shaman good here. This can technically, like, kill multiple of their creatures, but then I need stars and whatnot to sack to it. Oh, man. What do I cut? Yeah, all right. Let's do that. Maybe an Unearth, because they're bringing in Graveyard Hate. Yeah, maybe I just cut Unearth, because it, like, doesn't do anything while they have the Graveyard Hate in play. All right, let's try that. This is fine. Mountain. Back to us. All right, Duress them. What's in your hand? Lava Dart Synthesizer. All right, take Synthesizer, I guess. Back to them. Mountain, Flame Breather. This into Putrid. Over to them. Mountain. Chain Lightning on our guy. Persist trigger. Comes back, so no blocks. Ooh, there's first day of class. Well, so the Lava Dart in their hand does make this untenable at the moment. Anyway, let's just play Skirk. I guess I'm not going to block. No, I am going to block them, because I'm going to sack this to Deadly Dispute. Although they'll just dart the Skirk, right? Swing there. Block this. Deadly Dispute. Eat it. Another First Day and Chromatic Star. Chain Lightning the Skirk. All right, so I allow that to resolve, and then we pay the red with the Goblin and Treasure and copy it, and Chain Lightning their guy. And then they can Chain Lightning us back, but at least that thing dies. Man, look at that. The rules puzzle video coming into play here. Well, there's Skirk Prospector. I can technically First Day and then play Skirk after I First Day so it doesn't die to Lava Dart. All right, let's play Star. Let's crack the Star for black in case I draw something I want to, play for black. All right, play Star, play this tapped, and pass back to them. So now we just hold this until, yeah, all right. So Ichor Wellspring, trigger, Mountain. All right, play Mountain, sack this for red, I guess. Nothing. All right, well, I'm not running out Skirk Prospector until I know I can go off. Although if I don't draw something for a while, yeah, okay, there we go. So we've got, Matron, First Day. All right, I have to wait a turn. So let's play Matron, trigger, go find Putrid Goblin. Actually, let's just go find another Matron, then play the other Matron, and go find another Matron, and then over to them. And we can actually turn the tide and start beating on them if they don't dart. Kessig Flame Breather. Well, now we can't. Plays another land. So they have dart and one unknown card. Skirk. Land, Matron, trigger, use the ability, and grab Matron. Now I think I'm going to wait until next turn, because then I have, 2, 3, Putrid Goblin. No, I should still do it now. Matron, grab Putrid, and then pass. Dart 2 unknowns. Reckless Impulse. Ugh. Exiling Mountain, Chain Lightning. Well, Chain Lightning sorcery speed at least. Chain Lightning on us. Can't pay it. So this represents 4 damage and the festivities. Oh, wow. Jeez. All right, they're short though, right? It's 6, 7, 8, or it's 6, 4, 2. Yeah, we survive. All right, First Day of class. Oh no, right, because it's a trigger, so they can respond to the trigger. Yuck. So I have to run out 2 of these guys, right? So I run out Skirk. No, it doesn't matter. No matter what I do, I can't get it to the point where it's going to matter. Then play Skirk. All right, Putrid Goblin. Maybe I should have just double First Aid and tried to beat them down. But we're at 7. All right, sack this. Persist. And the problem is it comes back and the trigger's on the stack and they can Lava Dart it. Yeah. All right, well, sack it. And then I guess Intro to Prophecy. Intro to Prophecy. Try to find the combo for next turn. There's Putrid Goblin. All right. And they still have the Lava Dart in their graveyard. It's crazy. Oh, man. All right, top. So then sack this. Black. Deadly Dispute here. Draw. Yikes. All right, red. Krark Clan Shaman. Man, I just don't have anything good to do. All right, combat. Swing. Block there. Sure. Oh, man, and if I use the ability, then it puts a damage on the Skirk and they can Lava Dart it. No blocks? All right. Problem is if I use this now, I lose my whole board. Plays a tap land. Back to us. Well, all right, kill this. First Day of class. Grab this. Putrid. Trigger. Counter here. Go to combat. I think I don't even try to combo here. I think I just race them. Yeah, I think I honestly just race them at this point. Synthesizer. What a draw. Exiles another Synthesizer. Cool. They can actually make 2 Samurais to block. Yikes. Sack a Synthesizer. End the festivities. Will they make another Samurai? End the festivities. Oh, they have enough mana to do both. All right, well. They can also Lava Dart one of our things. Dart Spawspector. All right, this is when it leaves, you get the trigger, right? So tap this, tap this, tap this. Cast Introduction to Prophecy. All right, bottom this, top this. Cast Ichor Wellspring. Trigger. They've darted, right? Activate this, sacking Wellspring. All right, resolve this ability. Cast into the fire. Deal damage here. That's it. So kill the samurai token, then play land, go to combat, attack with everything, pop their land. All right, opponent at 5 or 4. They have 2 unknown cards. 1, they're going to draw 1, and then they get to synthesizer once. Pop synthesizer. Reveal bolt. Well, that's not good for me. Plays a tap land. Bolts putrid goblin. Persist trigger. Then back over to us. All right, abrade. Kill your token. Land, combat, swing here. Opponent goes to 1. We got 1 turn to get through this. And they don't have a burn spell because they would have cast it last turn. Reckless Impulse into Ren's Resolve and a Lava Dart. Well, Ren's Resolve into... and we're dead. Yep. Don't you love dying to variants? Oh well. But what a final game that was. Well, 2 and 3 with goblins. It is, I guess, pretty self-explanatory how the deck functions. It does have serious problems in that your opponent has multiple interaction points. 1, if they interact with the graveyard, then they can stop the persist trigger. 2, they can stop you from, if they just have any removal, they can kill the Skirk, they can kill the Putrid Goblin with the first day of class trigger on the stack. Let's see, what else besides that? I don't like this looting. I don't like Rowan's Grim Search. I think this is worse than just playing more Reckoner's Bargains that would be cheaper. Like, the fact that you look at 4, I think, is not worth the fact that it costs 3 mana. And what else? I mean, I don't know what much else you can do with the deck aside from that. Like, you kind of needed the duresses to get through your opponent's interaction. Oh, last thing, these suck. Don't play tap lands. There's absolutely no reason to play these. Oh, they're artifacts, so you can sack them to Deadly Dispute. Like, no, they're just terrible. So many of your turns are just screwed up by having tap lands when you want to just have your lands come in untapped. Just swap these out for untapped lands and you'll be good. But other than that, that is Goblins.